Welcome to Cider Chevrolet, home of the largest Corvette inventory on the East Coast with thousands of new and pre-owned vehicles. Hi, I'm Justin Cider, and I'll pull out all the stops to get you off the lot today. Tired of driving that piece of shit to work and dealing with constant breakdowns to go along with the mental ones you have from your shitty family? Well, come on down with that beater and your used-up wife and trade them both in for a newer and younger model year. There's nothing like the feeling of pulling into your driveway with a new car and a new girl to show off to your neighbors, even though we both know you're still gonna fuck his wife anyway. I already know you're fucked in debt for years to come, so what's another 10 added on to slide into a car as tight as the piece of ass we set you up with? No down payments, no bullshit, no contracts, no lawyers. Just sign on the dotted line, don't read the fine print, and you'll be waist deep in a new 2003 blonde or brunette with more plastic than the new Corvette in your driveway. No need to pull out and go somewhere else. We always finish inside at Cider Chevrolet.
What's up, guys? It's the Game Bro coming back to you with another Dreamcast shoot 'em up review. Today we're looking at Zero Gunner 2. Developed and published by Siccio on Naomi Hardware, Zero Gunner 2 is a top-down multi-directional shoot 'em up released exclusively in Japan arcades May 2001 and ported to the Dreamcast later on in September 6th the same year, and a sequel to 1997's Zero Gunner that was an arcade exclusive. In 2018, Zero Div released Zero Gunner 2 Negative that was pretty much a rebuilt game from scratch because the original data went missing, and out of respect to the original. Siccio is a developer known for shoot-em-ups, having been formed in 1992 from staff at Video System, best known for the Aero Fighter series, so you see there's some pedigree here. Having released many other amazing shooter series like the Striker series and Gunbird, you got no problem fucking another one of Siccio's kids in between your treasure girls and compile side pieces. Zero Gunner 2 is another helicopter shooter and similar but expanding on Under Defeat's directional shooting, even though Under Defeat came out much later. Zero Gunner features full 360-degree rotation and is pretty easy to get used to, and a must as enemies come at you from all directions, like all the old guys that come and stare at you while you're at work. So now that we've established that I have a better STD collection than Ruckers, let's get in the pants of this Japanese call girl and see what we wake up with. As for a plot, it's better than Stealthfighter, but still typical shooter bullshit. In the near future, the Asian conglomerate iGEM develops an energy source capable of making a number of innovative machines. The overabundant research with the energy leads to the creation of a weather control machine called the Oni with the intentions of taking over the world. Fuck, where have I heard that before? Once activated, the world will suffer and iGEM's secret militia will rape and pillage all who oppose. You take control of one of the 3 helicopters from the Zero Squadron to destroy Oni and stop the iGEM company, and the game unfolds over 7 stages. Visually, the gameplay is epic and stunning, with feels of one of my favorite lays so far border down. The controls with the Dreamcast controller actually feel incredible, like the second girl you shared some DNA with. Usually my liking of the Dreamcast controllers is exciting as a surprise colonoscopy, but somehow Siccio makes it pleasurable. Unfortunately, the difficulty level, even by my low standards, are cafeteria nerd easy. When it comes to the helicopters, you get 3 to pick from, but like Pokemon, you damn well know you're picking Charmander. Charmander here is the Hokum, the yellow one with guided missiles and drones that follow you, and what you see my sexy ass use here. The other Bulbasaur and Squirtle are the forgettable Apache and Comanche that you only use after you've played through with the cover girl. When it comes to the power-ups and weapons, the Hokum is still the one you want, but collecting icons and filling up the special bar unleashes the screen-clearing special attack like tongue in the clit while your fingers take her to another country. When it comes to level design, it's very impressive and detailed, like watching porn in 4K to the point where you can tell how hot or cold the room is. The first 4 stages are in random order and the final 3 are set in order. The settings and environment are extremely unique, like Sabrina with the one leg. The 3D visuals make everything pop and are one of the best looking on the console. The boss battles, design, and lead up to them are absolutely stunning and really make you feel like you're in for a little bit more intense fight. Unfortunately, as awesome as they look and as cool as the mid-fight transformations into the sick-ass mechs are, you play more of a Bill Cosby here and kinda just have your way with them. The firing patterns are not that complex, especially in the earlier levels, and even when you take the difficulty to the max, it isn't that much different. That's really what the game lacks from being a top-tier shooter, and it has all the pieces to be. Imagine seeing those lips on Angelina Jolie only to find out she doesn't suck dick. Boner kill, right? But what the head game lacks, the soundtrack makes up for, really matching the pace well, even though some of the tracks were a tad odd. The boss tracks sound more like an advanced version of Biometal on the Super Nintendo, with a killer techno rhythm mixed in with some guitar being the best part, and really just helps you distract from what's lacking. If she's got no tits, a great ass always makes up for it. I really wanted to love this game and was so excited, but maybe overhyping it just set me up to be a little let down or just content. If I found this on the $10 comment wall and never heard of it, I'd probably have a different opinion and want to put my fuckstick in every hole and crease of this Dragon Slayer. But Zero Gunner 2 is no cheap date, wearing a price tag of about $150 today. To me, is it worth it? Abso-fucking-lutely. What it lacks in challenge and thrill, it makes up for an appearance and cover art that really pops even in the all-star lineup of the Dreamcast shmups. But as good as it looks and loyal as it is, I'd totally cheat on it all day with Under Defeat, because the boys at G-Rev just know how much I fancy some dirty talk during a two-handed HJ. Zero Gunner 2 is the type of girl that is super hot, wants to fuck all the time, and always turns you on, but the sex is just okay and more of a visual show. All your friends are jealous of what you got, and you always talk about how good it is, but maybe some multiplayer action is what your sex life is missing. But as much as you've exhausted that option, you're still stuck playing this top-down hottie by yourself. Playthrough is just like the sex too, plenty to look at, willing to try all positions, but still uneventful and probably would be hotter to watch someone else play with. Like so many other hyped-up shooters, its name and appearance overshadow the lack of a fuck game, but maybe jerking off to the thought of something is much better than the feeling of actually fucking it. Zero Gunner 2, for the voyeur in all of us. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the vid, hope you check out some of my other parts of the channel, my Creed Goes With Everything, my F1 reviews, and some of my older game reviews if you really want to see me make an ass out of myself. I gotta get going and stock up on some Plan B for later. Have a good night wherever you are in the world, everybody. I've been the Game Bro, and I'm out.
We always finish inside at Cider Chevrolet.